This is a HeadGum podcast.
My name is Violet Chachki.
And my name's Gottmik.
And you're watching a very extra special on the road edition of No Gorge.
No Gorge.
All right, so yeah, last week was rough. Lost my computer, didn't have the mics. We have the mics this week though, and we have our lovely No Gorge logo, which I feel like we're little news reporters when we have these. I love taking these around.
I love these mics. But yeah, so we just landed in London, and it's so fun because we're here for like a few days, and I love being in London.
I love London too.
So I'm very excited to be here.
Excited to be here. We're here at the Audition. I've got some shows this week at the Main. I guess this comes out the day of. So if you're in London this Thursday, I'm going to be doing my show at the Main Thursday and Friday.
And I have a show this Saturday at GAY, so come through. I fucking love GAY. I haven't been there in so long, so
fun.
It's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna perform some of my music. I'm gonna turn it.
We've been doing a lot of DJ gigs lately. We just did one in Montpellier together, which was amazing. Montpellier Pride. Thank you guys for coming out. If you did,
so fun. We were in the south of France, and it was so cute because it was like Montpellier is like a smaller town, so it was like really cool. Like all the bars were like down to like let us play our music and just turn it, and then we like DJ'd at this like really big venue.
It was a huge venue with a huge amount of people. It was more than I expected. I didn't know what to expect with Montpellier, but it was a really large Pride.
Yeah, and it was so fun, and I like love DJing now.
No, I love it,
and it's so fun because I just wanted to talk about it because it's also going to be funny to talk about because like we're not like Tiesto about it.
Wat te lezen? Nee.
Like we literally just started DJing, so it's like I think it'll be funny, like hot takes.
I've been like attempting to DJ since like 2018, and then I took a break. But it was literally back then I was DJing. I would literally just like fade in one song and fade in the other. Like it was not like beat matching. It was not like BPM switching. It was like nothing like I'm doing now. Like I don't even know what it was. It was like literally like faders.
The playlist. Yeah.
For the past like 3 years, I've been really like trying to get as much experience and knowledge as I can, and we've been getting more and more really great experience, and I really enjoy it. I love music. I think it's like a unifier. Like everyone can like get into it.
I thought it was fun. I like the beat.
It is true. I was like thinking about that in the south of France. I was like, it's so crazy how like everyone in the world knows this Britney Spears song. You know, it's like you don't even speak English, but you're like, give me more. Like just going ham. I'm like, that's just so hits. Fun. Yeah.
Well, even after we DJed in Montpellier, which was amazing. I loved our set. They had like a little DJ booth, like you could like walk on it. And I was like go dancing while you were doing it. I think that was one of our most successful back-to-backs, actually.
We were going good. Yeah,
we had some really good, like, I feel like when you DJ in the beginning of the set, it's always a little rough. Like to get settled into like the decks and the equipment and like the space and like everything and like the crowd. Like I'm going to say for any DJ, the first 2-3 songs, especially the way we do it, it's like spooky. Like it almost makes sense why most DJs I feel like probably have like, this is my start, like my first 2 songs are this, and like that way they like can start, like we probably need to start like doing a little like overture about it, like
This is a Violet Chachki and Gottmik back to back.
Yeah,
like
a Joella Puss,
like cheerleading like starter mix, because every time I just like go out and like start raw dogging it. I also was DJing this Tax magazine party, and there were other DJs and they were like gagging at how I was doing it. I was like, they're like, you don't plan it at all, and I was like, no.
Violet hates to plan it.
I was like, no, I don't plan.
When I go back to back with you, I don't plan it. When I got my first DJ gig ever, first of all, had never DJ'd in my life, and they were like, just go DJ these festivals, and I was like, what are you talking about? And I just went and hoped for the best. Press play and hope for the best. That's what I did.
But we don't do that anymore.
No. But I like went out and
I've never done that.
But I was like didn't know, and so I was like very like organized. I was like, this is how we're gonna start. We're gonna go up to here. We're gonna see how the crowd's vibing, and then we're gonna go this way or this way. Like it was very like this is the vibe. And then going back to back with you, it's like obviously it's just like, oh, Violet went this way, like gonna
No, it's literally my vibe is like, okay, just get up there and play the music and like vibe it out and like, and I'll like look at the crowd and I like sometimes I consider what the crowd's vibing and sometimes I don't, and like it just depends on the gig. Like a corporate gig, like I DJ'd Levi's Pride, like I'm like, okay, I need to like maybe not play my fucking like slut pop rave like f- me in the ass music right now. Like it should be more like a cool little Shania Twain remix or something. Like there's like different types of sets, and I've started to organize my record box. Like this is my like actually like love this music. Like this is the music I really, really, really love to play. This is the music that's like a pool party. This is like more of a corporate, like commercial kind of like marketable playlist. This is like a more of a circuit. This is more of a goth club. Like, and I've started to organize it by that.
Yeah.
But I never plan a set. Like I'll make a playlist for a gig, but I'm never like planning it like that. Like I always am raw dogging it just because like things can change, and I think go with your gut is like my general thing. Like I'm like mixing it now, but and if it's a bad mix, like whatever. But I think we've been like killing it. Like everything we did We Hope Pride out loud.
Oh yeah, we DJ'd We Hope Pride, and everyone was saying it was like the best set moment.
It was difficult for us because there were four, I don't know all the DJs, there were four CDJ 3000s and one mixer. And like I've learned on the most booky equipment ever, like booky boo. And so then when I get behind a 3000, especially four 3000s, and then also that we were closing out that Pride. So then there had been a whole day's worth of DJs before us on the same equipment who have been, each deck was like set to like a completely different setting. Like to the degree where I'm like, okay, we can't use that one. And we can't, this one's doing this weird thing here. So like this one, like to get acclimated to which decks we're like working to the way that we know how to work. Cause there's just, especially on 3000s, there's like so many buttons and functions and settings and different things and like touch screens and like all this shit that it was a little difficult, but everyone said it was amazing.
Yeah, no, I mean, like basically if you don't know, it's like the DJ decks that DJs are like pressing all the buttons and shit. Like there's all these like settings that you like are comfortable with when you DJ, and then so each DJ sets it to that, and then when it's your turn, you go up there and it's like their USB, like all of their songs are loaded up, all of their settings are there, and then you just have to like go, and you're like, okay,
and like the music needs to be
like,
played.
I'm personally not like the Beyonce of DJs yet, where I'm like, I know every fucking button on this.
Oh, no.
Like, and so I'm like, okay. And it's like really new equipment, so the screen will kind of like tell you too. It's like, okay, well, this is like locked in this mode right now, and you're trying to do this. Like it'll like tell me, and so I'll be up there like being like reading it. I'm like, okay, so I'm like, it's crazy. And like Alex Chapman was before us, and I pressed a button, his set like pulled up, and I was like, why the fuck am I looking at Alex Chapman's set right now? And I was like, what is going on? It just gets really crazy, and you have to like know what you want your settings to be and how the fuck to get out. Because we were DJing at Silencio in Paris one time, and the girl before us, her settings were like buck wild and locked in, and I did not know how to fucking get out of her settings. And I was like up there, like we were like going through it trying to fucking get out of her settings.
I mean, that happens to me always. Like every time I DJ a festival, especially, or any kind of like where I'm the one at the end, it's like there's been 5 people have ran through these decks, and like sometimes the Q button doesn't work, sometimes it's sticking, sometimes like this button you have to like wiggle it a little for it to like reset.
It's
and
crazy.
like there's like all those little tricks you like have
and I'll
to learn,
like
and it's
find
just
like a really like fierce DJ that I'm obsessed with that's like at the party or something. I'm like, babe, like look, it's not showing up, and they'll be like, that just happened.
Sometimes that just happens.
And I'm like, what do you mean?
Well, that's the thing is like even this happened. It happened to me in San Francisco. I was DJing Pride like 2 years ago, and like it was like a mixer that I had never, like not a regular mixer, like not standard equipment that I'm used to working on. And the people were just sort of like, well, you're a DJ, just play the music. And I'm like, true. Like what, figure it out and like beat match it in your head and play the track. Like that's what a DJ does. Like, and that's what everyone kind of, I'm realizing, is doing. Like when stuff fucks up, they're just like, whatever, sounds good to me, like play, like, or they'll be like, everyone has their little tips and tricks. Like every DJ I talk to has like their little like things that they do to help, and like how they mix it and like what their techniques are. Like it's kind of like Photoshop. Like, you know how Photoshop just has like so many different settings, and like you can get to the same effect by
Yeah.
so many different ways
No,
of
literally,
going
when
about
I watch
it.
you Photoshop, I'm like, I would never have done it like that.
Exactly.
But,
There's like, but it looks good.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like,
But
but
like,
I still
there's,
gotten
that's
there.
how it is with DJing too. It's like, there's so many different ways you can achieve a good mix, and everyone does it a different way, and everyone has different settings. And it's really, whenever I see someone else Photoshop, I'm like, huh,
Homeschooled. That's really interesting.
interesting, but like, looks great, like killing it.
Yeah, but also now that I have, and it's so funny, another reason why it's funny why I'm talking about DJ is because I literally just started DJing this past like year or whatever, and I'm like, now I'm like literally listening to other DJs, and I'm like, I like.
That's
don't-
why we really wanted to get to the top. That's what we really want to talk about is the other DJs.
Like I am like, are you uncomfortable up there? Like it's like the worst music I've ever heard, and I'm like, I need to understand like how people even like.
How do you
think
find a
certain
song
things-
this bad?
Literally, that's what I'm saying. It's like, how are you making a whole club of people listen to this right now? Like when you're at the club and it's bad music, like they can play anything in the world. Like, why are you playing this?
No,
right now?
I cannot.
Like, is it for
well,
them?
then they'll
like,
be like,
straight guy DJs are like, this is what I want to hear, or are they like thinking that that's what the club wants to hear? Like,
or are they
I
thinking
don't
like,
know.
are they thinking like, oh, this is so nondescript and non-specific that like everyone can kind of like it, but it's actually just like noise.
It's noise.
It's like boppity bop, 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 like scat.
Jam kipiebo, sedere facebo, in dog Latin he quoth, UJ, sophist array!
Like I don't even know how to describe it. Like I find myself lately in clubs like so often lately. I'm like, how the fuck would you even look up a song like this? Like how would you be like, oh, the one that goes boop boop bop bop beep bop boop bop? I feel like fucking SpongeBob, the episode where he's like beep bop boop bop 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 bop.
Beep boo boo bop boo boo beep.
Like
I feel
that's
like-
how I feel in the clubs. I'm like, this DJ sucks.
No, I feel like when DJs have like multiple decks, I mean, there's no way that they're not playing like something
Like
fucking
stock
like
beat.
weird noises on this one, and then using the other one to play like the actual song they want to play or something, and then just like.
It going from weird noise
Because
to like
sometimes there's like this moment in the night where I'm like really fucked up usually, and I'll like get this like brain level where I'm like overstimulated, and if the DJ is like playing too many noises at once, I'm like have to plug my ears, and I'm like, this is crazy. How is this happening right now? And it happens all the time. And but I will go on like SoundCloud and I'll like go through people's like remixes like every week and shit. I was saying to Violet, I'm like, it's kind of like the same thing as like outfits. Like, I'm like, I see how for like drag queens, I'm like, I see how you thought that would be good. Like, some of the, like I see how you like look at drag and you're like, that's technically like a good outfit, but it's just like
Not.
off. And then I'm like, it's the same with these remixes. I'm like, I hear how you would be like, oh, this Britney Spears mix will slap, but like doesn't.
I'm not
like,
even
I
talking
see
about,
it.
like-
I hear it in the mixes. I'm like, wrong. Like,
I'm not even talking like if you play a lyric like that, to me that's like great. I'm talking about these no lyric ass motherfucking DJs where it's literally like
Doosh, 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 bop, 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 knock, knock, bop.
doosh,
I
doosh,
feel like
doosh,
that's
and they're just like
why.
I'm like, what like are you guys just don't have personality enough to like actually have an interest in like an actual like lyric or like vibe, or you're just like, I need to just like have my head pounded into the pavement so I forget about life? Like,
But when
what
I'm,
is
like,
it?
Dancing, I'm like, I like a lot of like no lyric parts, so I can dance to it. But like, I need a lyric every once. in a while.
Every like two, the rule should be like 2 songs, no lyrics, 1 song,
But
lyrics.
maybe like the I don't know,
or,
maybe
like,
that's
ebb
how
and
they
flow
can
of it.
DJ for like 4 hours because it's like just maybe they're like looping noises for like fucking 10 minutes.
I
at a time.
don't want to go. Like, I was invited out the other night, and I was to this party, and I was like, I do want to go out dancing. Like, I love dancing. Like, I genuinely, like, if you guys have ever seen me out, I like love dancing.
Yes,
Like shaking it, like all of it.
she was hard.
I go hard, especially when the music's good. I like, it's like my cardio. Like, I really do believe like that's part of the reason why I can stay in shape, but I can't dance if the music's bad. So I can't get my cardio in.
Oh no.
So it's fucked up. So it's like, it's the DJ's fault that I get fat. Like, that's the truth.
okay, everyone. That's
So-
comment below.
So I'm just like invited to this place, and I'm like, oh, it's like my birthday. I want to like go out and like do stuff. And I like go and I look at the flyer, and the song for the flyer, you know, he like put a song on the flyer. The song is like douche, douche, douche. I'm like, oh.
I don't think there's. I hate.
Okay, like, okay. And then I like go look at the DJs and it's giving more of that. And I'm just like, I'm not hearing any lyric. I'm not hearing any like, I also am the kind of person who sometimes I like to hear like a tropical-y thingy. Sometimes I like to hear a little circuity thingy. Sometimes I like to hear a little hard techno douche douche. Sometimes I like to hear a
That's
boots
why
and
the
cats.
best
Like
parties are.
I
want
want to have a little
stages, and they have the techno stage, and they have the house stage, and they have like the.
Even like as a DJ, like my taste is not confined by a genre. Like I have stuff that is like a circuity remix, and I have stuff that is like a bit more noisy and a bit more like post punky little thing, like just so rat hip hop. Like it's like all over the place, and it's just like fierce. Like even when I was DJing in Turin, I DJ'd Turin, Italy for 3 hours. It was amazing. Like one of the best DJ sets I've ever done. I think I had so much fun, and I was like, because the guy had just had LSDXOXO, that like artist that I really love, he was DJing at the same party, and I was like, oh cool, like what would you call like my style of DJing? And he was like, I don't really know, just like cunty. And I'm like, yeah, like literally like fierce bitch music. Like I don't even know.
You like love a lyric. Sometimes
Love.
We'll
Sometimes
play
it's
a
too
lyric
much.
song that's so intense, and she'll be like, mix like your turn. And I'm like, this literally has
You did that the
most
other day.
words I've ever heard in my life, babe. This is the hardest song to mix out ever.
But also you can just
and it's also
repeat a
1
word.
minute long. Yeah, I know, but I just like don't love when it's just like
Well, we don't have to go back
in
to
my
that.
head, I'm like, oh my god, like it's just intense. But
Well, sometimes that's the other part about
and
DJing.
then I'll be
is
like, well, Violet played the wordy song, I'll play like the more dancey song now, and then I'll like go back and forth. It's like working, I feel.
yeah, it was working really well the other night. But also like I think part of live DJing is like, and I even can appreciate this when I hear like generally a good set, and there's like one or two mixes that are like transitions that are a little rough. I'm like, that's part of it. I'm like, you know what? Like, yeah, they're like live mixing, and there's like that one was a bit rough, but like the song continued playing, and that's the important part. Like,
Yeah, it is interesting. And I also am like, I'm like obsessed now, like looking, I'm like the famous, like I'm like, I get why the famous DJs are the famous DJs though, because they're making like the cuntiest remix. Like actually, it's like they're making the music. Like
yeah.
it's like so fierce. I'm like obsessed.
You know what's so weird? Bathroom stalls.
Hey,
Like how would you go to the bathroom without closing the door? It's like you need your privacy.
I would never do that.
You know what I mean? Like I even hate when there's like gaps and stuff around the bathroom
We were
stall.
just talking about that.
And I feel like going online without using an express VPN is like not closing the door when you use the bathroom. Even if you think you have nothing to hide, why give random creeps a chance to invade your privacy?
That's all I'm saying. Everyone needs an Express VPN because all your traffic flows through their servers. Internet service providers, including mobile network providers, know every single website you visit. And in the US, ISPs are legally allowed to sell that information to advertisers.
Crazy.
I know. ExpressVPN reroutes 100% of your traffic through secure encrypted servers so your ISP can't see your browsing history.
Wow. Need it. I think ExpressVPN is probably the best VPN because it hides your IP address, making it so difficult for third parties to track your online activity.
Thank God.
I also love it because it works on all of my devices, phones, laptops, my iPad, and many more. You can stay private wherever you are on the go. The other thing that I love is that it's just so easy to use. All you have to do is get the app going and click one button and you get protected instantly.
Gotta stay safe.
Stay safe.
I mean, I personally love ExpressVPN because I travel a lot, and so I turn it on and I am in the correct time zone that I need to be to watch my shows.
Crucial.
And there's no third-party people that are checking out what I'm looking up.
Yeah, what kind of freaky shows are you watching?
Yeah, but I literally did almost get scammed one time, so...
Well, you're infamous for selling iPads, so it's maybe...
I am! Oh my god, maybe I need to use my
need to
ExpressVPN
really
more.
Use your ExpressVPN more, I think.
Yeah, because safety's key.
Safety is
in this
crucial.
crazy AI world.
All right, so you know what to do. Protect your online privacy today by visiting expressvpn.com/nogorge. That's EXPRESSVPN.com/nogorge. to find out how you can get up to 4 extra months free. expressvpn.com/nogorge.
Oh, yes. I mean, I'm actually probably going to actually use that code. Like, I literally need that.
This podcast is sponsored by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain, showcase your offerings with a professional website, grow your brand, and get paid all in one place.
From consultations to events and experiences, showcase your offerings with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business. Get paid on time with professional, on-brand services and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with a built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Squarespace makes it easy to showcase your expertise and engage clients with video content on your website. Upload and organize your videos, create stunning video libraries, and even monetize your content by adding a paywall. Perfect for online courses, exclusive tutorials, and premium workshops.
Squarespace makes it easy to monetize your content by selling access to online courses, blogs, videos, and memberships. Start with a fully customizable website and earn recurring revenue by gating your content behind a paywall. Simply set a price and choose whether to charge a one-time fee or subscription for access.
Check out squarespace.com/nogorge for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code NOGORGE to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Make sure you check it out. I mean, we have to talk about our king, Alesso.
Oh my God, our King Alesso.
I will suck his Alesso.
His
After our
girlfriend follows you.
Coachella.
She's like,
The girlfriend follows me for sure. Like I'm like need to like look at his calendar and like see where we can see him next, because like that DJ set was that like 5 hours. I have no idea. I feel like we were there forever, but what I was doing, you guys, it was such a good DJ set. I was peeing in water bottles because I didn't want to leave the dance floor.
Make it work.
Like I was like, I can't leave and
it's
go.
like an after.
No, I'm like, what do you mean? I'm gonna go leave the dance floor and go wait in line at the porta potties while he's playing this? No, give me the water bottle. I'm peeing in the water bottle.
Go. Do it. Go so. Make it work.
Yes, and then I would pee, and I was like hydrated. Like this is during the Giardia, so I was like Pedialyte, like waters, just Gatorades, like down, like trying to just like flush my system out. So I was really hydrated.
Right.
And I remember peeing in the water bottle on the dance floor. Like it's like crowded and it's like an afters. It's like, I guess for normal people that sounds like really psychotic behavior.
No, that is psychotic behavior, I think, for anyone.
Whatever. Pretend we're in Berlin. We basically were.
Wait, that you're peeing in water bottles?
I mean, at like after hours 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 6 a.m. rave. Like
It's funny that we're talking about Alex Chapman because we were
whatever.
talking about this, and Alex Chapman goes, Violet loves to pee anywhere besides the toilet.
Okay, I don't know Alex Chapman that well. Like I maybe have seen Alex Chapman in the flesh like 5 times in my whole life.
And apparently he's seen you pee in other things.
Okay,
multiple times.
well, whatever, Alex. Suck my like truly.
But Alesso was slaying us. Like it was
So good.
It was like too good. And then I'm like, okay.
It was too good to leave the dance floor. Like that's how good. I was like, I cannot miss a single second of this set.
And I'm like, that's why these bitches are like the bitches. Like the Zeds of the world and stuff. It's like, oh, you're making that song for them. And it's like, that's everything. It's like fierce.
I'm getting flashbacks to Alesso now.
So good.
I
And
wish
then
I
he
could
uploads-
sleep, but the voices in my head go.
Yes, and then they'll upload their sets to SoundCloud.
I need.
So we have to, like,
no, like
just
if I
listen.
listen
It's
to
just
that
so
set again,
good.
I think I'll be like transported back.
Yeah,
It was so much fun. I loved it so much. But like, I aspire to be that good at mixing. That would be
my
so
God.
fierce.
Well, I think someone was telling how he does that set twice in the Coachella weekend and then
Yeah.
uploads like the best one. So it's like tests and
No, he
has,
definitely like
his set,
practices
locked
more.
in.
Well, the thing is, like, I would love to. I really love DJing. I've always loved music. I love dancing. I love playing my own music. I DJ'd that magazine party of the day out of drag, and it's so much fun out of drag. Like, I would love to DJ more out of drag. Like, I would do hours. Like, I could do like 5 hours out of drag DJing. Like, I literally love it so much. In drag, it's like harder.
It is.
Like,
And
have to have a wind machine. Have to have like things.
I also
like lights,
noticed that like when I like stand. I like have like just like a masculine way of standing I've learned. And when I'm DJ, I like I said, I'm literally just starting, so I'm very focused when I'm mixing shit. I'm like locked in and like focused, and so I see videos and I have like, and I'm in full drag, like a full So Kate Louboutin, like man standing, like focus, and Violet's like dancing to my like mix moment, having like looking so cunty. So the juxtaposition, I'm like, God, I have to stop standing like that or not be in drag when I DJ because that looks fucking ugly. Like,
no, that's the other thing is like we're trying to like I'm friends with some really major DJs like Ty Sutherland, Alex Chapman, Honey Dijon. We're like, I'm like, I have to be good at DJing, and like I am good at DJing. We're like locked in when we're up there, like to doing the live mixing. Like we're actually live mixing, like taking this very seriously. And so when people come up and say hello to us and shit, love you guys so much. Like, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. You're fucking my mix up.
No, but
like you're gonna fuck up the song. And like I like the timing of it is like so like crucial to get the right looping and to get it to stop and to start and to mix in the volume and the like bass and everything in the filter and everything done at the right time. And you're over here being like, I came to your DJ set. Look at me, I'm here.
Like
how are you, baby?
Like planned out in Gorge and like it's already like set. Like, that's why you probably could talk more because it's like, okay, this is like going.
I'll let you know when I can talk. If I'm like, plus if I have a big mix, like I have a milkshake mix.
WeHo Pride too. They were like, can I get a photo?
Literally no.
And I was like, babe, and I was like, actually no right now, thank you so much.
Like, let me, like, you see, like, there's 2 minutes left in the song. I have not picked the next song. It has to mix in still. Like, do you want the music to literally just stop? And sometimes that will happen when people will be distracting me so much and I'm trying to be nice and be like, oh, hey, baby, da-da-da-da. And then the song just ends and I'm like,
cut to us behind the DJ booth at other people's sets, like,
well, yes.
Well, yes.
But, like, even at my own party, Moner, people were kept coming up and I'm like, dude, I'm like on a sick cocktail right now and I need to like lock in about it.
Yeah.
Cause like how can we be out here like, but then again, we're like we do this with everything, with fashion, with aesthetics, with like our drag, with music that we produce, like everything. We're so critical of everything we do to the point where like, I don't think anyone is as critical as we are.
No.
Like when I listen to other people's DJ sets, I'm like, really? That was the transition? Like bad transition, like bad, like that was bad. This music's bad, Or people with like ambient music. There's like a DJ we heard that was playing ambient, like.
What do they call it? Transient? Yeah, I don't love that. People have their niches.
But I'm like, dude, what? Like, I'm like, Royce Murphy would hit. And my favorite thing to do is when someone's DJing, like, Royce Murphy would hit really hard right now. Like, just like, the vibe is like, yeah, like, I get the like slower ambient vibe for this moment in the party, but like, maybe not water drip. So it'll be like, drip, drip. Like, that's the song. Like, literally.
Yeah.
Or like, that kind of DJ. And they think it's like a religion. They're like, oh, I'm taking you guys to church. It's like, no, I have learned
recently that people disguise their like crackhead habits by saying they're into music. Sorry, hot take.
That is a hot take.
They're like, oh, this is for music lovers only. I'm like, you literally just want to do drugs.
You know what's the craziest thing I just saw recently?
Music lovers? Like, what are you talking about? Like, this is a guitar convention? Like, no, bitch, you're fucking going and fucking doing drugs and
listening to noises.
You're not even
drips.
DJing. Like, I'm a sorry, this is for music lovers. Like, bitch.
No, you're a crackhead.
Now it's time for 1-800 No Gorge.
All right, so now we thought it would be fun to do a 1-800 No Gorge because we haven't done that in so long.
We haven't done it in so long. I love taking calls from our Patreon subscribers.
Yes, so if you don't know, we take these calls over on our Patreon. So if you want to leave us a burning hot question.
And nothing's off limits. I mean,
literally.
You could read us. We could read you. We could get some advice, birthday shout outs, whatever the fuck.
Literally. So head on over there. And yeah, we're going to do one right now.
Okay, let's hear it.
Hi, beautiful entities. My name is David. For context, I want to mention I am male with pronouns he, him. And I also want to mention that I am ace, aka asexual, which, if you did not know, it means I have little to no sex desire for intimacy or honestly just sex overall. when I hear your stories about all the hookups you both went through, and I just find it so intriguing and interesting, to be honest. It just makes me want to ask you this question, which is, what are your top 3 favorite animals? I'm just kidding. My real question is, do you expect an actual relationship in these hookups? And if not, what makes you decide if like this hookup is something more than just a hookup? Like I can actually expect a relationship or something long term out of it. Hope that makes sense. Thank you, and I love you both so much. Thank you. Yeah, bye.
Okay, so you just call us whores.
Yeah.
He's like, wow, I'm just really intrigued by how sluts you guys are. Well, I think he used the word expect in a relationship. And I don't think that you should expect anything from anyone. Yeah. Even when, like, I've dated guys that, I mean, I don't even know. It's hard to define. Like, at what point do you go from talking to dating to boyfriends? Like, do you verbally say it? Or is it like to me and that guy who was a scammer, like, that was my boyfriend for a month or 2.
Right. To me, that's not.
But like not like obviously not really. Like I don't know.
Talk about it in my brain. It's like like boyfriends.
No, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Everyone's
like,
different. It's
talking
like,
and dating is like not the same. I
was like
these stories that I think 90% of the stories that we say on here are absolutely out of pocket, crazy stories that are completely just hookups and don't go anywhere.
But there are guys that we date, like go on dates with.
Yeah,
I'm dating a guy right now.
Yeah. Would you call that dating?
When we go on dates, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like I take him out, he's taking me out.
Yeah. I guess that is like dating.
We're dating, but we're not like exclusive. Like we're very not exclusive.
Yeah, I feel like you just have to like talk about it.
What was his question though? It was like, he basically was saying you guys are whores. Do you expect a relationship out of these things? And the answer is no.
No.
And the other thing is that I don't think we want relationships.
No, it's recently I like was talking to this guy and then he was like really busy all the time and I always was like, oh, I don't want to date anyone. I'm like so busy, like it would just be so stressful to have like a guy being like, where are you? What are you doing? Like up my ass while I'm like traveling and doing that. So I was like, having a boyfriend just sounds like my hell right now. But then I was like, talking to this guy that was really busy and I was like thinking about it and I was like, maybe I just need to talk to someone who like is also really busy and we're kind of like mutually like not even fully like open per se but open in a way where it's just like you're not up my dick fucking every second wondering where I am and stuff, because that was like my only issue and why I wasn't dating right now is because I was like, can you imagine like I'm literally like at the club, like just got done with my numbers and he's like, well, I can see your location, like you're not back, like what's wrong? Like I'm like, oh my fucking god, like enough.
Did that happen?
No, I have friends that are like in relationships and they're like, oh, gotta go home. Like Bruce needs me home. Like I'm like, enough.
I mean, but everyone, you can make your own rules up. Like I don't know. To answer his question, I don't think that we're expecting a relationship, but I think for me, I am just like I want to have fun and whatever happens, happens. And like sometimes I'm hooking up with a person and things do evolve and I see them again and again and we go on dates and then maybe it fizzles. Yeah. Like so sometimes the hooking up does become something more, but has it become a fucking marriage for me? No. Has it become a guy that I've dated for 4 months before? Yeah. Has it become like a serious relationship that like
it's just
not really? I mean, we don't have that kind of lifestyle.
I also have like hookups that I like keep hooking up with and I guess I've
just fuck
been
buddies
on a date with, but I don't like even consider it dating.
Yeah, it's just like the rules and the boundaries of what is and what isn't are allowed, or you'd make them up. Like
now that I'm talking about it loud, I'm like, am I friend zoning them? Like
kind of. I mean, but the one guy's also engaged. Like that one guy was like fully engaged to somebody else while he was like going on dates with you, getting you presents, and having sex with you. So it's like, but like that's the thing is that there's not really any rules. What?
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. It is crazy. But like that's what I'm saying. There's no rules. Like it's. Like we as queer people get to exist in a way that is literally not traditional. That's the whole benefit of it. Is it's not like even the way this ace person is like saying it, it's like I get he's asexual, so it doesn't it's like maybe he doesn't have an experience with this type of thing. But it's like it's very heteronormative to be like you're either hooking up and you're not serious, or you're going on serious dates and you get married. Like, it's like, those are not the only two ways to go about. Like, you could also have sex with your friends and be like in love with your friends and platonic with them and like, or sexual with them and still not be in a relationship with them. Like, there's like so many different ways to have sex, to have intimacy, to have love, to have romance, and they can all look like so many different things.
Yeah.
And I think for us, I know for me, when I'm going out, I'm trying to have like a sexual connection with somebody because I like having sex and I'm not getting any fucking younger. So I'm trying to have as many like sexual experiences as I can while I still can and while I'm still hot and while I still like have the drive to do so and I have the drive to do so. So I should act on them, and I never want to look back and be like, wow, I wish I had less sex. Like, I would never want that. And I never want to look back and have regrets about anything. So for me, it's just about like having fun and seeing what happens. And sometimes that having the fun does turn into like dating or like an intimate relationship that maybe is not a conventionally looking relationship, like how maybe this person's thinking a conventional relationship. But like for instance, there's a guy that I was hooking up with in London 4 or 5 years ago. We still talk and we still like care about each other a lot, and like he messages me happy birthday, like we talk and we like sometimes we'll FaceTime and like, or we'll send voice memos or voice notes, and like we still keep up with each other. There's still like a relationship there. It's not like a relationship like
my tea too. It's
mom
like
and dad relationship.
I feel
but
like a lot of my hookups I end up having like not like a platonic relationship with. And I'm like not
or
looking
even like
for dating right now, but it's like I like a lot of the guys that I hook up with and we talk and it's like flirty and like
it's flirty and sexy.
But it's just like not dating.
Yeah, but it's like if I was in trouble, these people would come. Like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, there's like, well, like I'm talking about that one guy that I was dating a few years ago.
Basically, you're looking for an emergency contact.
No, it's not even that. It's just like these are people that care. We care about each other, and we have sex sometimes.
Yeah,
and like that's fine. Like I'm thinking of one guy that I was dating for a minute, and we stopped like dating, and I put a stop to it. But like all of them, there's a couple of them. The guy that works at the Goodwill, Vince. A lot of them, like, if I was in trouble or needed something, like, they would be there like that. Like, there is, like, a relationship there. It's just not what you think it is. Like, it's like, there's love. Yeah. There's love and there's romance and then there's sex and there's all those things exist together sometimes, and sometimes they exist separately, and sometimes they overlap, and sometimes it ebbs and flows. And it's just about, I think the main thing with navigating life in this way is that you just don't want to do anyone dirty. Communication is key. Like these guys that are still in my life, the ones that I could call if I need help or need something, like the way that we've ended things ended like that part of a relationship of being like, oh, we're dating, to now we're just like sexy friends or whatever. We're just like there for each other friends that could maybe have sex again at some point, is that it was ended with respect. And like there was clear communication of like, hey, I'm not like about that like serious shit right now with you. I really love you as a person, and like I think we should just like keep it loosey goosey. Like there's always been a clear communication whenever it does work out. The times when it doesn't work out is when people fucking lie. The guys that I've fooled around with and dated and I don't talk to anymore, there's been like a almost like backstabbing situation. So that's when it goes awry.
Yeah, it's not that deep to me. I'm just a slut right now, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's also valid.
Life's what you make it. So let's make it rock.
That's also valid. Yeah, I just want to have fun.
Yeah, that's kind of does really.
Just have fun, and I want to have fun, and I also want to like have a list of lovers that I think of fondly, like that Taylor Swift song.
Literally,
Wildest
I think the
dreams.
only way that I don't think I'll ever expect a relationship out of sex, and I think if I date someone, it'll be because we're like having sex and then they're like texting me and they're like so funny that I'm like wanting to hang out, like how like we hang out. And if I like become like actually like friends with them, I'd be like, oh, it's like what dating is. Like I'm like actually like hanging out with you.
Well, that's kind of what
and then I'm like so close with you now that like we're like
might
dating.
As well, yeah. Well, that's kind of what I don't know, yeah. There's a guy I'm dating now and I'm just sort of like, yeah. Like we're becoming better friends and we have good sex. So that's how that goes. No?
Yeah, I guess. But then you also have to like be like.
There's other elements too. There's
But
other
is it
elements
also
too.
like, can they hang on a level that's not just like a friend? Because like even our friends are like you have the categories of friends, you know. So like that's the only way I would be dating. I was like, oh, this bitch is like my like.
But
diva.
sometimes it's not all about like going full force. Like something there is nice to be have like a guy who's like not at the rave with us.
Yeah, no, not for me though. I'm like, I don't.
You want your boyfriend with you at all times if you ever
not
had
with me all the
one.
time, but I don't even want to fuck with like having a boyfriend if they're not like so fierce to me that it's like best friend level. Like, oh my god, this is everything to me. Like, I'm like, I just don't think dating's important to me like that.
Maybe not right now, but even like that one couple we saw in Puerto Vallarta, how it was like, you go, babe, I'm staying
Like
home.
people like love dating. Like you kind of just like love just like dating. Like I meet people all the time are like we literally know where they're like, oh, this isn't gonna work out, but I just like love to date. And I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Like, that's so weird to me. I'm like, I would
that's
not
definitely
fuck with that.
it's definitely weird. But then I look at people like I always reference Andre Leon Talley being like, wow, the only regret I have in life is that I never made time to have a personal love life because I was working so much. And it's like, and then he's fucking old and fat and died alone. So it's like, you can have it all. And I'm going to try to have it all. And like, I think people want to experience intimacy and go through chapters. And like, I also think of Josephine Baker's life. She had like many lovers and husbands and like married princes and like just did all this stuff. And like, I want the book in my head of my life to be like full of stuff and people and experiences. And I want it to be very rich. So even if this person is not my soulmate of life, like they could be a nice chapter in my book, in my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that literally, to answer your question, I don't really know what the question was. It was like,
I mean, I think it's just like whatever you make of it, because it's
Yeah.
like that's your in the like, mind. I'm like, yeah, it's like I would rather just keep it in like a sex chapter though. It's like I don't really want to like keep someone that I know won't be it for me like close. I'm like setting myself.
oh, if that was
up.
my
Like,
case, I'd be
I'm,
alone
like,
forever.
Setting myself up to like have a bad time. Like I don't have time to have heartbreak right now.
Heartbreak can also fuel your art.
Like
It can
I
also
knew you
fuel.
were. I knew you were not the vibe from the start, but I fucked around and I found out something that I already knew. Like not my vibe.
But also, you have to take the risk sometimes and just like go with it and see what happens.
Well,
I mean, I see both sides, but it's like if that was the case, like if it was up to you and Jordan, I'd be in my room alone, just like making podcasts and doing drag shows. Like just a fucking robot of life, like literally going through life as a fucking robot. Like, no, you have to go on the date and see if it were, and like maybe he'll surprise you. Like there's always that chance of like, I could be wrong or I could be right or I don't know what I'm talking about either way. Like I'm gonna go find out. Like, I'm not just gonna like sit in my house and be like, no, I don't think it's gonna work out, so I'm not gonna go. Like
we literally, he's saying we hook up so crazy. Like, what do you expect? And we,
I don't even think we do is the thing. Like, I think we are just like, there's people that are, some of our friends are actually crazy
you guys
with
don't
the hookups.
understand. Like,
We're like median. We're like median
I
level.
especially have been like a born again virgin lately. I don't know what is going on. I'm just like, I'm out of my own shit. But yeah, I love it.
I mean, I've definitely had some crazy ones, but nothing like there's people that are in our friend group who would put us to shame with their sex stories.
Oh no, literally, we were at Folsom and my friend was like, I'm having sex, and I was like, when? And he goes, right now, and like leans to the side and he was literally
I'm
talking
fucking
and
him.
getting fucked. I was like, what are you talking about? It was like literally like he's like, I'm having sex, when? Right now. Like I was like, oh my god. Like it's like people
Shout
are
out to you, Ethan. Just say it.
But yeah, very funny. But yeah, I think just like don't expect anything.
Don't expect anything. Try to have fun and try to keep your wits about you. And
But if you're asexual,
then just have fun without having sex.
there you go. Go. You
Right?
Yeah.
Is that what the question? I mean, he was just basically like, do we expect?
Oh.
And the answer is no. I don't expect anything.
No expecting.
No expecting anything. Just
I don't even expect to anymore.
Okay. Well,
Literally don't expect anything.
I don't expect anything anymore either.
So yeah, bundle of joy.
No, do not expect. Expectation is the root of.
Literally, it's like New Year's Eve. It's like gonna be the best night. It's like shut the fuck up, and then it's the worst. Like
don't
no
expect
Yeah.
anything. I do not expect relationships. Because I also believe in like whatever will be, like que sera, sera. Like if it's meant to be, it'll happen. If it's not, it's not. Like la la la. Like you just keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing. All right. Well, thank you so much for your question.
That was a good one.
It was cute.
Slut shaming us and then being like, what do you guys really expect out of all that?
I
Love it.
But yeah, we have some fierce. I was like reading the subject lines of your guys' questions, and some of them seem pretty fierce. So keep those up. Head over to our Patreon, like I was saying, and yeah, that's I feel like the only time I'll talk about like Drag Race or anything like crazy.
I know no one's asked us any crazy Drag Race questions.
I don't understand that.
Like
Literally,
we're opening the floodgates. Like I will spill whatever tea you guys want about Drag Race.
There's nothing holding me down anymore.
I know, no NDAs or anything. Like I will talk shit about whoever. Like let it. Like come on, I'll tell you who I hate. Let's go. Like I'm like dying for it. Actually,
it's like triple.
I'm like dying to tell you guys like who I don't fuck with on the Drag Race franchise.
Like, we know who you hate. Like we don't need to pay.
Like everyone's like talking about sex and shit. Like let's get to what you guys really want to know.
Yeah, let us know. So head over to Patreon. We love you so much.
All right. Well, this has been an interesting, fun little episode of On the Road, No Gorge.
Yes, we are gonna spend the week in London, so we'll probably do another episode. Probably in this very
exact
room.
same situation.
But yeah, we're gonna be doing shows this weekend. So if you're in London, come to our shows. Then I go to Australia. This is the last fucking time I'm dressing like Paris Hilton. So unless you ask me, Paris. So get those tickets.
Yeah, I'm going to New York Pride and Fire Island and
so fun,
living it up.
Yeah, so we'll probably do. Maybe we'll do.
And we've got some
London
really
vlog.
London vlog would be really fun. We're going out tonight. We're gonna go see Matilda. Gonna go to Benihana. I'm very excited. Love Benihana.
London stuff, you guys.
Really good London stuff. We've been to London plenty of times. We're probably gonna do like a Brick Lane shopping day. But yeah, we'll do some more London vlogging and some more posts. So excited about all the announcements we have coming up. It's Pride Month.
Guys, gird your loins.
There's so much crazy shit we're about to announce. It's like I'm like nervous.
Me too. It feels like it's like the start of what I've wanted my whole life.
Yep.
Can't wait to announce it to you guys.
Well, we love you guys so much. Thank you for listening, tuning in, watching. Make sure you head over to Patreon for exclusive content over there. We love you guys so much.
Bye, Gorge.
Bye. Mwah.
No Gorge.
That was a HeadGum podcast.